Good morning, this is Lauren, Pilates instructor at Center Stage. Today we're going to be doing a great glute and thigh workout. Go ahead and inhale up, exhale, forward fold, walk your hands out, and stretch it out deep into your downward dog. We're going to take our right leg straight up to the sky and bring it into your forehead. Lift it back up. And we're going to come into our outside elbow and up and into your inside elbow. Lift it back up. Bring it into your chest and pulse. Little pulses. And straighten it out behind you. And back up into downward dog. Walk it out. And take that left leg straight up to the ceiling. Again, we're going to come into our forehead. And back up. And into the inside elbow. And up. Outside elbow. And back up. And come into your chest. And pulse. And straighten it out behind you. Chaturanga down. Push yourself up. Upward facing dog. And twist. Look all the way back at those ankles. And one more time each side. And child's pose. Stretching it all the way back. Open those hips up. Okay, we're going to come up into tabletop position. Your arms, your wrists should be underneath your shoulders. You're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg, and hold. Get them as straight as you can, and we're going to pulse it up. Little pulses towards the ceiling. And we're going to bring our knee to our elbow and extend it back out. There you go. Keep going. If you start feeling this in your wrist, you can drop down to your forearm for a half plank. And lift that leg straight up to the ceiling. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Keep going. And we're going to lift, cross it over to the other side, lift and down. Lift, cross, lift and down. Lift, cross, lift and down. Cross, lift and down. There you go. Just keep it going. Take it as slow or quickly as you need to. And bend that knee. We're going to take that heel straight up to the ceiling. There you go. Little pulses just pushing the ceiling up. And bring it in. Alright, extending the other leg and opposite arm. We're going to lift and hold. You really want to lift through your chest here so you're pulling your body away from the mat. And pull that core into your spine. And bring that knee down to your elbow and extend it back out. In and out. In and out. There you go. Long, controlled motions. And lift. We're going to pulse it straight up to the ceiling. Little pulses. Really control that motion. And we're going to take that leg straight up to the ceiling. Big long kicks. There you go. You really want to think about the glutes, working hard on these and pinching to lift that leg. We're going to take it up to the ceiling, cross it over and back down. Up, cross, up, down, up, cross, up, down, up, cross. You're going to do a big twist on these. So you're really feeling it all the way down your side. And pulse it up. We're going to bend the knee, pulse that heel straight up to the ceiling. and bring it down. Push it back into child's pose. Stretch out those hips. And coming up, we're going to center ourselves, find our center, and take it over to the side. You'll be on your knee. And we're going to extend out long, extend the arm, extend the leg, and hold. Really get that leg lifted as high as you can. You want to be in a straight line. We're going to bring the knee to the elbow. So you're going to crunch it here. Crunch. And crunch. There you go. Keep going. And when you take it back out, you extend it out as long as you can. Push those arms and legs out. And hold. This is great for those outer thighs, that spot that's so hard to work. There you go. And extend that leg, extend the arm on the opposite side. And hold. Lift that leg up and bring that knee into your elbow and extend it back. Keeping that leg as high as it was when it started. And lift and hold. Okay, you're about halfway done. We're going to go ahead and roll down to the mat, laying on our back. And we're going to do bridges. So you're going to walk your body down closer to your feet, lift your hands above your head, and just bring them down parallel with your legs as you lift your thighs. And lift those glutes up towards the ceiling. Get them up as high as they can go. And go up and down. And up and down. There you go. Lift them up high. And lift and hold. Drop those hands down. Take that right leg straight up to the ceiling. And we're going to pulse. 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 There you go. Just push that leg up towards the sky. Keep those hips lifted. It's going to start burning here. We're going to flex and point. Flex that foot down and point it up. Flex and point. Flex and point. And drop it down. Lifting the other leg, we're going to pulse it straight up to the ceiling. And pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. There you go. Keep it going. And flex it down and point it up. And drop that leg down, push those hips up to the sky and roll it down slowly. Pull those knees into your chest. And roll yourself up to sitting on your mat. We're going to roll over onto our side. You're going to take the top leg straight out as long as you can, and we're going to swing it forwards and backwards, trying to keep yourself centered on the mat. You want to stack those hips right on top of each other. Swing it forward and backward, and forward and backward. And we're going to stop and bring it right over the other leg, and we're going to tap it in front of that foot and behind the foot. So it's tap, tap, and tap, 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 tap. And bring it hip height. Then we're going to do little circles for 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring that bottom leg straight up to the top leg. There you go. Bring that top leg over the other leg, and we're going to pulse the bottom leg. Lifting it straight up to the sky. Foot is flexed. Lift and hold. And walk yourself up. Come over to the other side. Making sure your body is one long line. And we're going to flex and point, flex and point, kicking it forward. Get your range of motion a little further each kick. we're going to tap it in front of the foot and behind the foot. Tap, 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 tap. And lift that leg hip height and small circles forward and backwards. Lift that leg up. We're going to bring the bottom leg up to meet the top leg. Keeping those legs as long as you can. And walk that top leg over the bottom leg, flex that foot, and lift that foot straight up to the ceiling. Turn to your mat and lift yourself up. Upward facing dog, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog, and walk your hands back to meet up with your feet. Here we're going to do our standing lunge, and we're going to standing squat and twist it into our lunge. So you're going to come down to a deep plie squat, and you're just going to rotate it to your lunge, bringing that knee down as close as you can to your mat. There you go. We're going to go one way and pulse, and the other way and pulse. So you come back to that squat and then open it up to your side lunge. Keep it going. Almost there. And push those hands down to the mat. Lift that tailbone straight up to the ceiling. Walk your hands in. Give yourself a good stretch. You can reach around your calves, around your knees, and pull. We're going to walk our left hand over to our right ankle and twist and extend the opposite hand. Walking over to the other side, you're going to twist and extend that hand. Look up at the hand. And walk it in. Walk those legs together. Deep forward fold. I want you to grab wherever you need to, whether it's under the feet, behind the ankles. If you're just grabbing behind the calves and extending your back, whatever is a good stretch for you. Roll it up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale up. Exhale out all the air. Thank you so much. Join us for Pilates at Center Stage and give us a call or check out our website.